All right, fans, it's the Working Fans Podcast. Dave and AJ back at it again, and we are going to talk some wrestling. We're going to talk what's coming up. It's been a hell of a week in wrestling. We think AEW actually, for the first time in a while, they're solid, but I thought for the first time in a while, it felt like a fresher show this week.
Oh, no, it was good. It felt fresh. It felt good. They've had great wrestling over the last few weeks.
Yeah.
But there's something fresh to it with Adam Cole being back. Whether you like him or not, he brings something to the show and an energy to the show that not everybody brings.
Yeah, no, for sure. It's definitely energy. By the way, hit it, AJ.
So, for you fans that need energy and want the best energy that there is, we use Dubby here in the Working Fans. Dubby gives you all of the energy with none of the jitters. And if you watch when this goes down.
Oh, yeah, let's hold on. Let's watch AJ here.
I'm taking my scoop right now.
There you go. Product placement.
No water needed.
No water needed. I love it. Oh.
I'm just kidding. I do usually mix it with water, but W's is a high quality. Save 10% by using our code. It's very, very important. It gives us a chance to actually get something back for the show and to put something more into the show. So thank you to Dubby, and it is a great product.
We got some questions on from longtime listener Randy Osgood. I just saw right now. Let's start off with AEW Collision because that's one of his questions. Thoughts on the AEW Collision card for this Saturday? AJ, I got it right here because I know we'd probably forget something. We'll start off with the matches that we'll start off with a Punk match. Andrade versus Buddy Matthews. I'm excited to see Andrade back.
Well, this is interesting because of the history that they've had in the past. You got to remember, they did the angle in the WWE. They've worked together in the past. They've always had good chemistry, Andrade, and it's a hell of a way to bring him back. I know he's been out injured. He's been getting a lot of beach time with Charlotte. That's not easy to come back from, but I think this should be a hell of a match.
Ironic that Charlotte came back last week. Andrade will be back this week, so very interesting.
Yeah, coincidental, I'm sure. But to me, it seems like a lot of the people that are coming to Collision are some of the people we really want to see. So it's kind of an interesting thing.
Yeah, I mean, for me personally, I want to see Miro back. I thought Miro, Andrade, maybe his run in AEW hasn't gone like I liked it, but Miro, I thought until he left, I thought he had a hell of a run going. I thought he's been performing better than ever.
He's performing better than ever, and I love this thing he's doing with God.
Yeah, I will see if that's still a thing. Yeah,
I love that character.
Never seen anyone feud with God other than Vince McMahon before, but Miro.
And the fact that he's doing all of this and they haven't brought Lana in, even better.
Tony Storm and Ruby Soho versus Willow Nightingale and Sky Blue. Do the baby faces get the win here?
I think they have to.
All right.
I think they have to find a way to get the win here. They're at a chance. And I know Sky Blue had a great reaction with the crowd there in DC. People love Willow Nightingale. You got to throw them a bone here. We're at a point where you're going to just make them look incredibly weak if they just lose again.
Yeah, and you could do Nightingale since she's got the New Japan open weight, the strong title for the women's division over there. She could take on Tony Storm at Forbidden Door. Yeah. So a win here, you could set that up beautifully.
Absolutely. And I wouldn't be surprised if they did that. And the reason why I wouldn't be surprised is because I think originally they were going to do that with Monet. I think that with the former, what was her name? Sasha Banks. They were originally, I think, going to bring her in to do that angle. And I think that now they have to follow through with Willow Nightingale because I'm not sure they have anything else in the pipeline right now.
I agree. And another match added for the show. I got to say, this is the one I'm kind of the least interested in, despite the fact two giant guys, extremely athletic, Wardlow versus Luchasaurus for the TNT title. I just feel like Wardlow matches just haven't clicked for me lately.
I've enjoyed the storyline because Christian is entertaining. Arn Anderson is entertaining. I'm a little tired of the Glock thing. That's a little stupid. However, it's been entertaining. The matches, on the other hand, Wardlow, to me, his matches don't click at all. Yeah. There doesn't seem to be a lot of rhyme or reason to him. There's not good psychology behind him. Is it his fault? I don't know. It could just be the agent booking it.
And then, of course, the main event. We're not talking about CM Punk talking. But the main event, CM Punk and FTR versus Samoa Joe, Jay White, and Juice Robinson. It's a great trios match. There's only one way this goes down. Punk, FTR have to get the win. Maybe we get a little chicanery afterwards between Joe and Punk.
They have to get the win unless CM Punk turns on FTR.
That's an interesting thought.
What if he's with Samoa Joe, Switchblade, and Juice?
At Bullet Club Gold.
Yes.
That's interesting. That's an interesting thought.
It's not what I'm predicting. I do think Punk and FTR will go over, but the only way I see this going down any other way is if he's actually with them. And think about if you want to make CM Punk heel, stabbing the guys who have been the most vocal about supporting him in the back would be a hell of a way for him to actually go heel.
Okay. Ed, continuing on, sorry. Getting messages as we come in here. So we'll see. I guess one thing, too, with Punk, we're going to have to see what he talks about and who he calls out. I would say the odds are right now it's going to lead to something with Samoa Joe, it looks like.
I wouldn't mind that. I'd love to see you talk about classic battles. Yeah. Those guys in Ring of Honor, some of the best matches in the early 2000s that you can actually put together.
I agree. Now, as far as SmackDown tonight, we got Io Sky taking on Zelina Vega. Sky's probably going to go over that. I don't think
that is a hell of a match, though.
AJ Styles and Mia Yim versus Karrion Kross and Scarlett. Got a tag team gauntlet match. The LWO, the OC, the Street Profits, Pretty Deadly, and the Brawling Brutes. My guess is Pretty Deadly will sneak a win here.
I think Pretty Deadly's going to sneak a win also. You got a good card here. I mean, that's not what we're all looking forward to.
No, absolutely. Yeah. What we're looking forward to is Charlotte Flair on the Grayson Waller effect.
Yes, absolutely. That's what we're all looking forward to.
Now, obviously, what we're looking forward to is Roman Reigns returns tonight. Jey Uso. He didn't make his decision last week. Does he make his decision this week?
I'm intrigued by it. I don't think he's going to necessarily make a decision this week. I think you have to make a decision soon because you're going to start. Well, you're going to start to lose people.
Right.
That's and the most interesting thing, and we talked about this yesterday. The most interesting thing to me was his statement to Paul Lee. He was all smiles and saying, "Yeah, the good news is if I'm in, you're out."
Right.
So I'm intrigued. This is really going to come down to Roman. Is Roman going to kick out Paul Lee to get Jay back in? Or, what's going to happen here?
And tonight on Rampage, we got an interesting matchup there, too. Mark Briscoe, Aubrey Edwards, and Papa Briscoe versus Karen and Jeff Jarrett and Jay Lethal.
Well, like many of the patriarchs of the wrestling families, I look for Papa Briscoe to be along the same lines as your Dory Funk Sr., your Fritz Von Erich, your Vern Gagne. I heard that he's very much fundamental wrestler and that he just sticks to it.
I would imagine that he's going to be a brawler.
I'm also intrigued to see Audrey Edwards, to the best of my knowledge, never been a wrestler. She came from a totally different industry, refereed because she loves the sport out of the Seattle area. So I'm intrigued by that also.
All right. Here's some other questions. We'll finish with Randy here. Is the Forbidden Door pay-per-view build better this year or last year? I would say right now it's better based off of last week's show.
Yeah, 100% better.
Yeah. You know, I'm really excited to see Ospreay and Omega. Plus, we got Bryan Danielson this year. He was out last year with an injury. Now he's going to be taking on Okada. Like, that's the dream match we have. Sonata versus Jungle Boy. Good to see Jungle Boy stepping up here against the IWGP champ. And Tanahashi will wrestle MJF, despite the fact MJF said he didn't want to wrestle some jobber from an indie fed. We are going to get this matchup.
Yes, that's the I don't think it's right. I don't think that your world champion should have to face some jobber from an indie federation. I don't think that he's proven himself over the last 20-something years to be on the level of an MJF.
What's up, Randy? We're answering some of your questions, actually. We talked about Collision card. We're excited about that. We think the Forbidden Door build has been better. As for who wins the women's and men's Money in the Bank ladder matches this year, AJ and I were talking. I think the men were leaning towards LA Knight right now a little bit, right? Or Damian Priest. What do you think?
I'm leaning towards LA Knight.
Me too. I would think that's definitely the person. And I think we both agreed yesterday. We talked about this. Elo Sky, I think, is going to be our pick.
Sorry, that's I was getting a call from work. That's I think that LA Knight is the strongest one in there. I'm sorry, Dave. Can you repeat that question real quick?
The last one was, I think we both agree Io Sky is going to probably be the one to take it for the women.
Oh no, Sky is definitely going to take it for the women. There's not even a strong choice in the women, to be honest with you, other than that. I think Zoe Starks and Becky Lynch are going to cross each other out. I don't see Bayley doing it.
Right.
If anything, Bayley could screw Io Sky, causing a rift in the.
Right. I agree. I think though the rift will be Bayley is mad at Sky getting the win here. Does Gunther beat out Honky Tonk Man's Intercontinental Championship record? I'm going to say he does.
I think he does too. I think Gunther is one of the best. I think the WWE appreciates the shape that Gunther's gotten into.
Yeah.
He's one of the best performers, and goddamn it, he's just great.
And I think we're trying to reshape the records with a lot of current wrestlers.
Oh no, absolutely. That's definitely.
And we got 3 more questions here. Does Jungle Boy Jack Perry turn heel at Forbidden Door? I think he turns heel, but not yet.
I don't think it's at Forbidden Door. I think they're going to build it.
Yeah. We gave our thoughts on Collision already. Who else shows up on NXT next?
Oh God. I think they've brought all the quality guys in there. I mean, Baron Corbin. Who else could you want, really? I mean,
I have no answer for this because all the guys they're not doing anything with, I think, have showed up so far that I can think of.
Well, you got Dana Brooke. I mean, the face of the women's division. I mean, although they are bringing Seth Rollins next week, so I guess that's pretty good.
That's about as good as you can get. I'll ask the question Randy didn't ask. Does the Seth Rollins show spike a rating for them?
It should. That's Braun Breaker versus Seth Rollins has got to spike a rating.
And last one, any update on you and Joe, or I guess anybody here, doing commentary at Northeast Wrestling? No update yet. We did put out a call to some people possibly helping us this week. I don't even know if AJ knows that yet, but we will get back to you on that. We're still figuring that one out. So,
Randy, do you have a camcorder?
Yes, you could be our guy. So,
whether or not we're doing the commentary, we will be there to do interviews. We will be there with Brian Solomon. We will be there with a table. We'll be signing autographs, kissing babies, shaking hands. So please come out and see us July 1st.
That's right. July 1st. We're going to be there. We're going to talk all about pro wrestling with you if you show up. And Dave, if you want to shoot the shit with us and just ask us questions about wrestling and stuff, we'll be happy just to talk to you about anything.
Dave, what time do the doors open at?
Give me 1 second here. AJ, while I'm doing that, prediction, you said Jey Uso does turn on Roman tonight. So my question is, what kind of match do we get at Money in the Bank with these guys?
I think it's just going to be a straight up one-on-one fight between the two of them. I don't see for any kind of chicanery.
Okay.
I do see Jay getting screwed over, though. Jay will get screwed over by either one of his two brothers.
Doors, I believe.
I think they open at 4 in the event. Actually starts at 5. So I think they'll do signings and stuff at 4 with the carnival opening at 4.
Yeah, I actually cleared out my messages, so I actually don't have it.
It's 4. Yeah, it's 4 o'clock. The carnival opens up at 4 o'clock. And then the show starts at 5.
5. Okay. Well, there you go. So check it out. Show will start at 5. Are you guys still selling tickets for the show? We'll get back to you. Are we getting Roman versus Jimmy at Money in the Bank?
I think it's going to be him versus Jay, to be honest with you.
Versus Jay.
You know what?
Could be a tag match.
It could be a tag match. It could be their little brothers, Solo and Roman, versus the Usos.
Because we have Seth versus Finn now for the world title, so we don't need that. Yeah.
Exactly.
And you get the money back. So yeah, I could see them doing a tag match or something with that for now. So, but let's see. That's gonna be it for this guy's week. I'm battling some allergies here. AJ's in his car.
I'm battling 90 degrees in the car.
I cannot hit this Vinny Barry banner right now. Sorry, Vinny, if you hear this. We love your short stories, and people should buy your book.
Check it out, Wrestleville.
But we got to go. Thanks.